where you have to tap your card on the left. So, there we go. And one. Okay. That way. Okay, so this is the room. It's down here. Okay, so let's do a little bit of room tour. Hello. Okay, so mirror, TV, remote, quite a big TV, bed, little seat thing here, which I'm not sure if that turns into bed or not, but something to sit on, table, storage area with hangers, one of the luggage things, and another chair, I'm not sure. But yeah, so there's storage stuff there. There's charging points, and over there we have one charging point down here, and bathroom is in here with a shower, and so yeah, all the stuff you need to clean. There's glass cups, and shower looks half decent. So there's another charging point down there, and bed, a little bit thin of a mattress, really. No real softness to that bed, particularly. Pretty damn firm. Couple of pillows, and yeah, it's like got that much mattress to bed bit, so it's got like a bit between, but yeah, it's not particularly. But it's nice there's a little table bit there. I'm on the first floor, so that means it's closer to the breakfast room, which is downstairs. Outside room, really at all. Again, another PowerPoint that was hidden behind there. Let's see if the TV switches on. I mean, it's not particularly helpful that that light is right there. So if you were sleeping on this side of the bed, you wouldn't be able to see it. Ooh, the TV does not like that channel. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, so that doesn't have a channel that you start with. So let's go up and see if there's any channels that work on here. Okay. I'm not sure how many of these channels work. So the TV does kind of work. It just depends on the channels. But yeah, it's not great when the first channel it starts off with, it looks like it's broken. But, you know, can't have everything. It would be nice if those charging points were closer to the bed. Because, of course, but if you put them down near the bed, and then... But also you only have one side table, which... we've got some kind of heating controls. If they're on or not is another matter. But yeah, that's the bedroom. I will do a review of the breakfast, or I'll show you the breakfast in the morning. And then we'll go off and do some fun stuff tomorrow. Or in the next video compared to you. But yeah, as I say, I haven't scruffed the room up this much yet, but it's a good size so far, and you can't actually hear any noise on and around here at the moment. I know I'm on the first floor, but some places you can really hear the road. So okay, after a decent night's sleep, I'm gonna go and get some breakfast. Let's see what that's like. Okay, I would say that breakfast was a bit disappointing. There's not a huge amount of choice. The hot food options, the little meatballs, were tough as anything. I kind of expected there to be some kind of sausages on there, just because Germany is very much connected with as a food. And I know I've been to Germany before, and they have had, a selection of them on breakfast. Everything's a little bit hard to actually get out of the serving things. There's an orange juice station where you could freshly cut the oranges and squeeze them yourself, which was a bit too much effort for me in the morning. Or a juice machine, with the press and the whole thing. The coffee machine wasn't actually working when I was there. I think they were setting it up, but it didn't have hot chocolate on it, so that was another thing that was something I couldn't have. It didn't make me want to go and get more of it, so I haven't eaten a huge amount. There was, the cucumbers and all those kind of things, and cheeses and meat, but even that, there wasn't that many options of those kind of things. I know Ibis, you shouldn't necessarily expect a huge amount, but I swear I've had better before, so yeah, I would not recommend it. I would recommend the room, and it was a good night's sleep, apart from, there was music on for about between like 8 and 10, which was so thumped through the walls for a bit, but the breakfast I wouldn't recommend particularly. I mean, if you like continental like that, and I've shown you images of it, that's fine, but it didn't wow me, and I've had better, even in just the continental line. So the croissants had layers on them, but they were kind of flat when you bit into them. They weren't really flaky particularly, and little donut was alright, but it's a little donut, so. Okay, a review of the room overall. As I say, the room is fine. The bed is a little bit firm, but that can be dealt with, and I did sleep pretty well. The TV really needs to be retuned, because most of the channels don't actually exist, or they don't actually work on the TV, so they should either just be removed so people don't have to flick through empty channels, and didn't ever use anything pretty of that space apart from putting things on it. And bathroom is alright, and the gel to wash your hands with isn't particularly strong smelling or anything like that, so that's quite nice. The room was never too hot or too cold. I think they've got a problem with heating at the moment, so that's something. Lighting, you do usually have to switch lots of bits off individually, or there are some things that you have on the light beside you. Charging points worked fine. I have an adapter with other bits on it, so that might be worth getting if you don't have one. But yeah, at breakfast really wasn't worth it. I avoid the breakfast in lots of ways because it didn't fill me up particularly, and as I say, those meatballs were pretty horrible. But if you, as I said earlier in the review of the breakfast, it's you to decide. But yeah, bed and all that stuff was fine. A little bit thin, and a bit hard, but yeah. Now, but yeah, as I say, it's Ibis, so if you get been in one, you kind of know what experience you get. You don't have any tea or coffee facilities either, so you'd have to go downstairs to order things there if you want that, which I think is a bit of a pain. But yeah, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.